Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So we're here today to finish up this week's TGC Tour event, the Thai Web Classic at Mr. Mustard. Alright, back on the gold tees, 4th pin placement. Wind has picked up some. Fairways are firm, but greens are soft, which is, will mean we probably won't have as much rollout. Green speed also is moderate, which I'm thinking should be less than medium fast, but don't know. Alright, so pretty substantial medium wind here at 10 miles an hour. That's not nothing. So I'll be curious if the one hole that I can kind of drive the green, if I had a tailwind, if that will be the situation here. So we'll see. Again, we're going to be about 10 yards closer than we have been before. So, as far as the last round where we were on the other tee box. 11 degrees. Wow. All right. Oh my goodness. Mercy. That's a long way. Oh my gosh. We've had this one before. This is awful. 59. Alright, we are up. We are over. We are not really online, I don't think. Well, maybe. Either way, we're short. Wow. Well, that was not the kind of shot I would have preferred. Oof. Alright, at least we avoided the double bogey. Alright, an inauspicious beginning. Again, in the craw here. Oh boy. A good amount of pull. I don't know if we're going to cross the bunker. We are not. So we lose a fairway in regulation. Alright, we're going to go over this way. The lie might still drive me back to the bunker. Yep, darn it. Wow, alright. Well, we're gonna give it a go. Not horrendous, but alright, we get a little bit of a run, but we got a hill there. So we lose some runoff power. Another really rough one. And are we going to be short again? Man. Alright, well this moderate clearly is doing some things I'm not anticipating. That drifted to the left. I was watching the ball and not the swing path, so not sure if it was self-induced. I'm sure it was to some degree. Alright, better. Kind of a little closed on one end, a little open on the other, so it kind of flattens itself out. Alright, everything perfect. So this is all lie, I guess. It's gonna hit the edge. Wow. Oh, I hate you. There's nothing else to say but that. God, that is awful. Alright, good shot, right at it. Alright. So, nice and close. Tap in. Make it easy. Ay, ay, ay. I'm just trying to... I get I'm landing about the same place, but I'm trying to get the roll out, is what I'm trying to do there. So we'll see. Little bit of overswing, probably too much. Yeah, the wind, that 9-mile-an-hour wind took it, because it was perfect and perfect. Other than that, so it should have been okay. Alright, let's see if we can get another good flop. Nope. Not this time. Man, that's not even close. Not online. Good distance though, so at least maybe starting to hone in on that with the greens, but 3 bogeys to start out, so it's weird because it's like off the closer tees I've had more difficulty than I have off the far ones. A little bit weak on the power, which is alright. Okay, wind with me. Oof. Alright, what are we gonna do here? So maybe about there. Alright, at least we kept it kind of straight. Again, it deadened it a bit, and now we're gonna get just a horrendous roll again. Just kicking me off. At least we're not having to go over that hill like I did before. But yeah, it's only 121 instead of like 153. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Now it doesn't move. Unbelievable. Almost too hard. But it went in. But I think again it was a bogey. So not helping me. Alright, we're going to be a little more conservative. Because yes, this is the hole I was talking about, but it's not giving us the, come on. It rolled, and then it just is like, nah, we're gonna go off all the way. Unbelievable. Alright, semi-okay. Oh my god, not great. I'm not gonna sit and watch this, sorry. There's no drama in that, it's just awfulness. Alright, got close. Good solid putt. Yeah, it's hard to be excited the way this is playing out. Alright, this should blow easily past the bunker. So we're gonna let it do its thing. It did way past the bunker. Awesome. Alright, about 3 yards, about 3 yards. It's a decent loft club. Oh my god. I cannot get things to come together. It's just not happening. Alright, I need to go a little further than that. Let's say there. Alright. Oof. Wow. Okay. Somehow I misjudged that one for sure. That one really took off. See how close we can get. Oh, I think it hopped the hole. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. But 4 bogeys so far. So, not a solid round by anyone's imagination. Alright. Try this. Oh, great. Now we're going closed. We're closing like crazy. Yeah, off the back. That's what I figured, the way it was angled. Like, this isn't going to stay on the green. Alright, all the way. Alright, kind of on target. We got a perfect. Little bit of a roll. Let's see what we can do here. Come on. Thank you. Was that a bird? No, that was just a par. All right. Well, we're gonna count on the 11 here. We weakened it. We didn't make it. Darn it. 4% probably would have been enough. That would have been another 12 yards. I think that would have done quite nicely, honestly. Is the splash really the best I can do? Alright, let's try this. Huge open again. But at least we stayed out of the sand, I guess. So there is that. Don't want to hit it too far. And we're going for par. And we got the shots off the green. Daily quest. So always a few extra VC here and there. That's how we've dragged ourselves back up from 2,000 to 9,000. Just keep working at it. Alright, not bad. Slow down. Just cannot stick in the fairways. And I got nice and close, which is what I wanted, but kind of in the right direction, but too far right. Oh my god. Still not on. How far is this rolling down the hill again? Super. See, that's only going to get me. So we're going to want to pull this a little bit, but not a lot. Alright, good distance. Really big push, though. Come on. Ooh. It broke, but not the level I was thinking it might. So another bogey. So yeah, these are tough rounds, that's for sure. Oof. Alright, we're gonna pull this off just slightly less than full, if we can do it. Alright, well, we got the 98. Between the wind and the push, though, yeah. Not on line. Alright, we're on target there. At least heading in the right direction. Alright, solid putt. Par 3. We got one more par 3 before we are in the clubhouse. Alright, 8 yards. Now I get the closed. Alright, we stayed out on the fairway. So that's nice. We're 10 up, gaining a little bit of breeze. Alright, that's not actually terrible. What, other than the distance, Jesus. Okay, clearly... Clearly something's off there. Alright, a little weak, but that worked out, because otherwise it looks like we would have just drilled past the hole. You're seriously not gonna come back? This is an unpleasant event. I'm not enjoying my even-numbered rounds. Now we're going to be severely closed. So I'm sure we'll just run off the other side. Oh, we actually hung on. There we go. I'm like, oh, now we'll get the 6 of whatever, 6 of 12. But, oh, wow. We did not. Well, no, we did get 6 of 12. Alright, let's try this. Hopefully well past the bunker. We are, so this actually isn't bad. Just given everything we had as far as our choices. Slight rollback, but not enough to matter. And no. Oh, wow. Alright. I'm surprised. I really didn't think that had come back enough, but obviously I was not seeing it clearly. But it didn't help that I was standing in the way. Oh my gosh. It didn't help that I hit the hill, otherwise it might have still been okay, but no such luck there. And now we're way closed. But we might hang on to the green. Okay, we did. Whoa. What is going on here? Holy. I think there's more over there, so. Okay, it's up, and then it's going to come way back. And how close? Come on. Stop. Don't roll off the back. Alright, I think it hung on. It did. Wow. 27 feet. No. It's a good attempt, but that's a long way to keep it straight. Okay, able to make that one land. All right, 8 over. Oops. So, tee shot, choked shot. Oof. And now I went too far closed. Alright, we're gonna try this. Not bad, honestly. Not what I thought. Alright, so it's on, it's gonna roll. It's actually gonna turn out okay, but I think that was the par shot. Oh no, it was not. Alright, well. So we were able to save it. So that's through 15. Final 3 here. Alright, it is way down. Probably, yep, just a little far left. Alright, let's try this. Okay, we're up and on, and hopefully relatively simple. Nope. Just flying by, as always. It's literally almost the same on the other side. It's crazy. Alright, good rhythm, so we didn't lose any power, but ended up not quite hitting where I was hoping. So the pitches usually do okay for retaining distance. We're not going to watch this. That's just a long, long, long way. Okay, it's downhill, so I am trying to just keep it soft, but too soft. Wasn't online again. Alright, that gets us in. So this is a rough result again. Okay, I'm gonna put it over there. Alright, better, just slightly open. Oof, that almost rolled all the way off. Amazing. Alright, I want just a regular flop, but I want more. You know what? I probably need the full amount because it's 6 feet up. It's at the flag. Not bad, not bad. Could we end with a birdie? Ah, overdid it. I kept moving over and over, and I'm like, it's gonna break, it's gonna break. Guess too much. But get the par. But yeah, a lot of bogeys. So I think I'm 7 over for this round, so definitely not great. Not as bad as the second round. But it'll get us to 44, and then we'll get into 45 next time. Alright, so a long sleeve, which I'm not a huge fan of. I mean, I suppose if we had been, you know, somewhere cold or whatever, maybe that would work, but either way, we are complete for the week. Definitely a challenging week. Interesting course, definitely not simple by any stretch for me. So hopefully you've enjoyed following along. Thanks for those that do. Definitely don't say that as often as I should. If you've not liked and subscribed, please consider those things. They're greatly appreciated, and I will see you next time.